So I mentioned in a recent video on my channel that I had this Zenith MC-9070 cassette deck. It had no drive belt, or rather the belt it had was melted beyond all recognition, and the deck was completely unusable. Well, I am happy to say that I took a belt out of an 8-track player, and it just so happened to be the perfect fit for this machine. So now this deck works perfectly, and as you can see, it is now playing, and the meters are jumping around everywhere, and yeah, it is working perfectly. There's nothing wrong with it anymore. This particular model is rather interesting in the fact that the automatic stop for all the functions, rewind, fast forward, play, is electronically solenoid driven rather than mechanically. Now, on a lot of tape decks you see nowadays, they are like this one here. They have a mechanical arm attached to the take-up spindle, and that arm right there hits this gear, which I can't move right now. Okay, when the tape deck is playing, that arm moves like that. And when the take-up reel is spinning, this arm right here keeps tension on it. Now, when this spindle stops, that arm no longer moves, and that's what happens. It stops itself. And then you have tape decks like this Panasonic right here, where it uses the pressure of the tape ending to force an arm right here to move another arm against that gear, which is spinning rather oddly. You can see that little lever in there moving. When the tape is over, it hits that, and that stops the tape. This one probably uses some sort of Hall effect sensor on the same pickup reel, and that sends a signal to the system mainboard that tells the solenoid to hit the stop button, basically. And that's how that works. In fact, yeah, that was the solenoid. You just have to click in there. And you can see the lights dim when that solenoid hits because it takes up some of the power from the system. Yeah, that was... yeah, that's me holding it down when it's trying to stop it. It takes a lot of power to run that solenoid, which is quite interesting. But when you're playing or fast forwarding, it won't do that because the sensor is on the pickup reel, not that reel. So that's why that happens the way it does. Anyway, let's see these meters move some more. This is not the right track for that. Yeah, these meters are working beautifully. It looks like this one's a little more touchy than the right channel. It's moving one heck of a lot more, that's for sure. But I got a track here I can fast forward to real quick. That'll really get this thing going. I think the belt is getting stuck on the slow reel. That's weird. Okay, here we go. This is my test track for a lot of meters and bass things, so let's watch them go spike all the way to the end. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about right there. And that sucker is shaking. Of course, let's get to the end of this track and we'll really see it shake. Yeah, just a bit touchy. So there's that. That's working out quite nicely. Okay, I was gonna hit record on this thing. You have to hit both of these at the same time. That's kind of interesting. I've never had a deck that I had to do that on before. So let's see what we got here. We can go to the radio, I think. No. Ah, there we go. Okay, the radio sounds like crap right now. Anyway, let's turn this up. Well, we're peaking like crazy. Oh. My receiver's got issues. I'm not sure why. Yeah, there we go. This switch right here has got some problems I need to deal with at some point, but here we go. Now we can get these meters working well. Shush. There we go. Gotta mute the thing. So there. That's what we got. And like I said, they're individually controllable, so you can set the left channel all the way down and the right channel all the way up, or you can go the other way around. And I think it's really cool the way that it's two separate knobs, but they're right next to it. They're right on top of each other. So yeah, but they're not linear. I've noticed that the meter definitely don't peg together unless I have them a little offset, or maybe it's the other way around. I don't know. Anyway, it's working. Everything's good on it. It's got the input and outputs, of course. There you go. Ow. And that was my elbow hitting the wall. Zenith model number MC-9070. No idea when it was made, but there's some more stuff and a little bit more stuff. And then, of course, there's more underneath. Yeah, more stuff telling me not to open it up and fix it myself, which I went ahead and did anyway because I'm special like that. So, she works, and she may be for sale. Or sold, depending on when this video is seen by the end user. But, yeah. We'll go with rewind and we can watch the auto stop work and all that fun stuff. Oh, the tape counter works perfectly. Yep. I rather like that light behind the tape. I think that's really neat. But yeah, there you go. There's the end of that.